Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. I'm just quickly testing to see if the audio is not desyncing, and in advance I want to apologize for this video because the quality is very likely going to be much worse. And the reason that you're seeing me do these weird movements is because I'm not recording on my PC right now. My PC is right there, and yesterday when I touched it, it basically exploded from the inside, and my whole PC is fried. So I'm right now recording on my sister's PC, or sister's laptop, which is like 8 years old. So I've put down the quality. My microphone is probably not going to be as good. The recording has been desyncing. I've been working for like 5 hours already to try to fix the recording setup. Hopefully it's good now. Hopefully I can at least make a video. Hopefully I can get my PC fixed, and we'll see. So today I'm going to be playing Zeri in the bot lane, and something interesting I want to tell you about Zeri is that my build is completely different than anything you'll see on the leaderboard. Like if you actually look at the leaderboard, you'll see this: Trinity Force, Trinity Force, Trinity Force, Trinity Force, Trinity Force, Trinity Force. You get the point. People are building Trinity Force on Zeri. I, however, don't build Trinity Force on Zeri. I tried it. I actually played quite a lot of games on Zeri before making this video, and just quickly testing to see if the audio is not desynced yet. Alright, it seems to be good. So yeah. This is the build that I actually prefer on Zeri. So, you start with a Stormraiser, really strong early game item. And the reason that I don't go Trinity Force is, first of all, your early game is going to be weaker. Because with a Trinity Force, you are heavily reliant on using an ability and then proccing the Sheen. See, when you build it on a champion like Corki or Ezreal, you are constantly proccing it, right? Like, that's the whole point. Constantly proc it every 1.5 seconds. Zeri, on the other hand, in the earlier stages of the game, you're not constantly proccing it. All the basic attacks in between the moments you're not proccing it is gonna be wasted damage that you could have dealt with Stormraiser. In the late game, yes, you're not gonna waste it. So perhaps, if you want to, and this is what I recommend, is you could build a Trinity Force as like your 4th or 5th item. Then it could be okay, but I really don't recommend it first item. Like, it skills really well, but early game it's horrible. And the item is hella expensive as well. So you go for a Stormraiser. I can play later, but you go for a Stormraiser. Then you go for the Infinity Edge. These are always going to be your first 2 items. And then your 3rd item is situational. See, Runan's Hurricane is generally really good. Let me just tell him I'm making video right now. Can play later. Building a Runan's Hurricane is always good. See, the reason that Runan's Hurricane is such an amazing item on Zeri is even if you only hit one part of your basic attack, you know, Zeri shoots like a few shots. Even if you only hit one of them, you're still gonna do the full Runan's Hurricane damage to anyone else around them. So you only have to hit one small part of the attack and it's gonna do a lot of damage. The reason that this is very good is because Zeri's attacks, actually, if you hit it fully, it does more than average damage. You know, it does more damage than the average basic attack of another ADC. Which makes the Runan's Hurricane stronger because it's gonna do more damage as well. Because it literally just takes 55% of the total damage that your basic attack does. If you don't like math, basically Runan's Hurricane is more efficient and better on Zeri. And Zeri also loves attack speed and movement speed. So if an item gives you attack speed, is it desyncing? Okay, no, it's not desyncing. Nice. Another item that's very good is the Bloodthirster. This one gives you heavy AD and the 15% vampirism. Go for this if you feel like you need the vampirism. If you're not gonna get one shot. You know, if you're against like bruisers that will do a lot of overtime damage that, you know, you can actually have enough time to heal up against. You know, like Riven would probably be a good example. Irelia perhaps. You know, champions that you can actually use it. Because like if you play it against Evelyn, for example, you know, it's not gonna help you to go for a Bloodthirster, you know what I mean? So those are the types of champions you want to play Bloodthirster into. You know, Ziggs is also a good example. You know, you can heal up after he throws bombs at you. Caitlyn, who has long range. That's what I'm trying to say. Because this also gives you a bit of an easier time to survive in the game. And then make sure you get the Lord Dominic's Regard as your armor penetrating item. Again, you want to get attack speed on Zeri. And this item gives you attack speed as well. Very strong. Very strong. And the last item, as I said, you know, Trinity Force is a playable item. And then the Guardian Angel is, of course, very good to build as well. Just to have that Guardian Angel in the later stages of the game. For the boots, you want to go for the Boots of Speed, or Boots of Furor, as they say in the game. Really good, as I said. And you actually really need speed, because Zeri's basic attacks, they actually slow you down. So they put you in your place. So getting a lot of movement speed is going to be very important on Zeri. And then for the enchantments, you want to go Stasis or Quicksilver enchant. You know, if you get a lot of, if the enemy has a lot of CC, you want to go for QSS. For the runes, you want to go for Lethal Tempo, 100% of the times Lethal Tempo, 100% of the times Hunt the Vampirism, because Vampirism is really, really good on Zeri. Here you go for Bone Plating in your lane to survive. If you don't need Bone Plating to survive, you can also get away with going Hunter Titan, which is going to be much stronger in the late game. However, if you're against a bit of an annoying matchup, Bone Plating is going to be great because Zeri's early game absolutely sucks. Fourth item, you always go Hunter Genius if you go for my build, because you have 0 ability haste. I mean, look at all these items. Absolutely 0 ability haste. So getting that additional 18 ability haste if you've killed all the enemies is going to be very powerful, you know, very valuable ability haste. And I know this is not the build, you know, no one is really going for this build, but I'm showing you guys what's working for me. You know, I tried out a lot of different stuff. I'm showing you what feels the easiest to play. Basically like the Jhin build, right? I'm gonna go to the gameplay while I'm talking, by the way. Basically like the Jhin build, right? Like everyone builds him differently from me, but I still do my own build because that's what's working for me. And I find it to be easier for people as well. Like I have this talent. I hate to be talking well about myself, but I have this talent of like, I can very easily identify how you can play a champion well, quite easily. That's, you know, that's why I coach a lot of people. That's why I was a successful commentator and analyst in Wild Rift, even though English is my third language. You know, that's why I actually made videos for Riot Games as well, explaining champions. This is my thing. Like, this is my thing. And that's why I am recommending you guys to not build a Trinity Force. Not because it's not good. It is good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. But because I feel like it makes the champion unnecessarily hard to play. I will say it is more rewarding. Because, you know, you're going to be weaker early game, but you are going to be stronger in the late game. So it's going to be much more rewarding. It's going to be much more rewarding if you're constantly able to proc the Sheen in the later stages of the game. So early game, you kind of want to chill with Zeri. Really not strong at all. Just farm. I mean, just farm. And if you want to bully the enemy, there's 2 ways to bully the enemy. First one is with your first ability. And the second one is with your second ability. However, I want to say something. Zeri is actually stronger if you are playing in bot lane, as opposed to playing in top lane. I could ask you to test your knowledge, but I think a lot of you guys are gonna understand. After I said it, I think a lot of you guys are gonna understand why. I'm gonna reveal it already without actually asking you. It's because of the second ability. When you're playing in top lane, it's really hard to effectively use your second ability through the wall. Because if you look at this wall right there, I actually can't move my face right now because I'm on the laptop, but I would have moved my face. You can't actually utilize this wall very well. If you're in the bot lane, the other wall is much better. Like the wall that's on top, that one you can very easily, like look, I can't really use this wall to bully them easily. But the other wall, you see the wall on top, that one is really easy to use to bully. By the way, I am doing a skin giveaway this month. It's the 28th of March right now, so in a few days I'm going to be picking 3 winners. All you have to do to enter is just put down a comment under this video, and to increase your chances, you can also put down comments under other videos. So as you can see, I'm really not, you know, this is not my playstyle, you know, not being aggressive like this. Definitely not my playstyle, but you have to play a champion accordingly. I tried to be aggressive with Zeri, and let me say, when I played it with like a Thresh or something, it paid off a few times, quite a few times actually. But that was more because the Thresh did a good job. Not necessarily me catching out the enemy. Like Zeri, you know, you're not a Kai'Sa, you're not a Draven, you know, you're not any champion like that can bully the enemy early game. And especially if you're against a matchup like this, you know, Lulu, Kai'Sa, you just want to sit. You just want to chill, wait for your jungler to gank, and only then you want to make a move. Like now you see, I'm just sitting back. Again, you normally don't see me play like this at all. But of course I'm playing it like this now because you have, like, look, I'm not even bothering. Now Zoe is coming. So now, of course, I'm gonna be a little bit aggressive. But unfortunately, she missed the sleep. But it's fine. Like, it's fine. Basically, your task as a Zeri that I want to give you guys is just don't lose early game as hard. It's even fine to lose the early game. Just don't lose super hard. Don't feed the enemy, you know, insanely hard. Don't die like 4 times before the first dragon. And you should be fine. Like, if you only die once before the first dragon, of course it's not ideal, but it's generally gonna be fine. Here I found a good opportunity to engage, as you can see. With my ultimate, I only really did it because Aatrox was in a very good position. Ooh, when I sniped out the Kai'Sa. Oh, it's starting to desync. Oh yeah, my face is desyncing right now. Again, I apologize for the quality, but this laptop cannot really handle a lot, as it has been heavily used by me and my sister. So, hopefully Hopefully it'll finish the video at the very least. Hey, it's not desyncing anymore. Okay, it is actually desyncing. It's fine. It's fine. Just don't look at me. No, die laptop heeft het echt zwaar, joh. It's funny because my sister relies on this laptop for school. And then I take the laptop away. I download all these heavy programs, you know, like the editing program, Photoshop, all this heavy software. Hopefully the laptop can survive until my PC is fixed. I can't really afford the laptop as well as a new PC right now, to be honest. But yes, everything is gonna be alright. Right? Yes, that's right. Alright, so what's happening in the game again? Yeah, as I said, don't look at my face. Maybe I should turn off my camera. Nah, I'll leave it on. It's fine. It's fine. So during the first Drake, when you get the Storm Razor, again, you're gonna be stronger than Eternity Force, because if you go for Eternity Force, you're actually unlikely to finish it as your first item before the first dragon, unless you get a kill. But if you go for Storm Razor, it's very easy to finish it before the dragon, because it's a very cheap item. Right here, I'm just gonna dash through the wall just to make sure they're not able to backport her. Actually, Nami is going all out. I mean, if she's going all out, I'm going all out, right? You know what I mean? I can exhaust her. That is possibly a kill right here. Oh yeah, that is a kill. She hit that beautifully. And I know that normally you kind of want to save your ultimate for the dragon fight. But when I play Zeri, I'm very selfish. And right here I saw an opportunity. Even if I only killed Lulu, it would have been fine. But I actually killed both of them because the Nami hit a beautiful bubble. But it's fine to use your ultimate like this, because even if you miss the dragon, this is totally worth it for me, because I was essentially able to gain 1500 gold just from this small exchange. Because I killed both of them and I took 3 turret plates. Totally worth it, of course. Like, absolutely worth it to do something like that. And now, I'm probably not gonna have my ultimate for the dragon, but it's fine. It's okay. I really hate when people are super like, how do I say it? Like, playing with a tunnel vision. You know, thinking like everything revolves around the dragon. No, not everything revolves around the dragon. Not even everything revolves around the herald. You know, sometimes it can be better to just get kills for you. It depends on the game. Like, look at our composition. We win late game. They have a Renekton, you know. They have all these weak late game champions. They have an Olaf, who's also, against our comp, not a strong late game champion. I mean, look at our comp. We have a Zoe. We have a Zeri. All these strong late game champions. Even a Camille. We win late game. It's okay. Like, this game, it's okay to give away the dragon, for example. If I get fed, I can just hard carry the game. So that was my approach this game. I have my ultimate back, however. So if my team wants to fight, potentially I could fight. But this is honestly not looking like I can contest it. Like, I cannot contest it. I mean, like, I was just checking what I could do. I'm just kind of trying to bully them. See if we have a nice engage. I did catch the Lulu off guard here a little bit. I was thinking about ulting her, but I ulted the Akali instead. Like, here, as you can see, I'm just ulting just to do a lot of damage while they're taking the dragon. Even if they do take the dragon, I'm gonna destroy them. So take a look. We have a really nice engage. I actually stole the dragon, by the way. Let me tell you what the mistake was from the enemy. Ooh, I could die here. Nice, my team is here. So let me tell you what their mistakes were. Even though they're stronger than us, they completely ignored the fact that we can actually do damage. So this is what happens if you're tunnel visioned on the dragon. The enemies right there were tunnel visioned on the dragon. I didn't care about the dragon. I just got it with luck. Like, the lightning of my ultimate, I believe, got it. Well, I did try to secure it when it was at 100 HP. Maybe I used my first ability, but my main motive right there was to kill as many enemies as possible. I didn't really care too much about the dragon, because that is going to be more valuable to us than the actual dragon right there, because we are a late game composition. If the enemies were a little bit smarter, they would have immediately abandoned the dragon and completely fully engaged on us. They could have won the fight. They probably would have, actually. But instead, they were tunnel visioned, only really focused on the dragon. All of them died, and they lost the dragon. So it's tragic for them, tragic. But you can see they are still quite strong, because they're much stronger than us in the early game. So they're winning the fight against my team. I'm gonna try to save the Nami here. She's a good... Look, I'm waiting here, because I can go through the wall. I could have killed Lulu. But you know what I did? Let me tell you what I actually did. I thought the enemy team were gonna try to save the Lulu, And if that would have happened, I would have killed all of them. So I took the risk. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off. Like, I could have just killed the Lulu, but I waited to try and kill all of them. Zeri also pushes turrets pretty fast. It's decently fast, I would say. Olaf? I mean, I'm ulting him. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, that's what I thought. Zeri counters Olaf, because as I said, Zeri does a lot of upfront damage. So Zeri does pretty well into Olaf. Another thing you need to know about Zeri is, Zeri in general is very good against champions that have a lot of barriers. You know, like Lulu, like Janna, like Sett. Zeri is very good against those champions, because don't forget, Zeri's passive allows you to take like, I don't know how much it is exactly, but I believe it's like 30% of the enemy's shield. And if you attack a shielded enemy, you also get bonus movement speed. So not only do you steal away their shields, you also get bonus movement speed. So it's like a little bonus, you know, if you're against shielded enemies, basically. And your second ability, you can just use this one to bully. It won't do a lot of damage until you get to like level 15. Because this is the ability you upgrade last. But it's just nice to bully the enemies a little bit. It slows them and it just annoys them. Like that's honestly the main purpose of it. And it gives vision. Shouldn't forget about that one. The vision is actually extremely important. Like, oh, that's a nice ultimate. I just want to kill this Lulu quick. There we go. And I'm letting them take care of the fight here. I'm just gonna farm real quick. They should be able to finish them off. I did so much damage this fight. Like, the ultimate really does a lot of damage. They are nerfing it, but it's still gonna be very, very powerful. Very powerful, the ultimate. Like, the lightning is crazy. It's crazy strong. If like all the enemies are close to each other, it will do so much damage. Oof. It's crazy actually. And the later you get, the stronger it gets as well. She's gonna kill the whole team. And the beauty of Zeri is as well, she's extremely mobile. She can literally dash through an entire wall like this, you know. You can just, if you're in trouble, you can just dash through the wall. So you can just run away. And you need to use that. You actually need to pay careful attention to your third ability. Sometimes you'll see that I'll use it aggressively. You know, when my team engages and I know that my team has my back, I'll use it aggressively through the wall to surprise the enemy. However, if the enemy engages on us, I'm likely gonna save my third ability. I'm just gonna use my ultimate, and then when the enemy goes in on us, that's when I'm gonna use my third ability to jump over a wall to safety, right? It all depends. It all depends on the scenario. Because maybe if we engage, I'm not going to use my third ability. If we're against enemies that are very mobile, you know, like a Riven, for example, I'm not going to waste my third ability. I'm going to save it to escape the Riven, you know what I mean? So it really depends. Because this enemy is not very mobile. They're not mobile at all. Like, only Kai'Sa can really jump on me very easily, you know what I mean? Like, sure, Renekton can jump on me, but I'm not afraid of him. Olaf can run after me, but again, I'm not that afraid of Olaf. And Akali, I'm also not afraid of Akali. Like, in this particular scenario, I'm not going to be using my third ability as much to escape. Probably. So let's see what actually happens. Like, here I could use it again to go in. Let's see if I go over the wall. Yeah, so I'm using it here because my whole team is here. You see? I want to kill the Olaf too, but he flashes away. I'm pretty sure I would have killed him if he didn't flash away. By the way. I'm tanking the turret. Now Aatrox is gonna have to tank the turret. Oh, he's actually not. He didn't damage the enemy. That was very smart. Instead of fighting, I actually wanted to take the turret quick. Ooh, this may be annoying. I exhaust him, which is great. Okay, that's a little too much. If I had ult here, I would have killed all of them, by the way, just so you know. Because I did have a Bloodthirster. Like, literally, if I had ultimate here, I would have killed all of them. Hopefully, I go for... Well, I need a Lord Dominik's regard. I was gonna say, hopefully I go for Runa's Hurricane, but fourth item, I do need a Lord Dominik's regard. I would say that maybe the Bloodthirster was a mistake. Maybe Runa's Hurricane would have been better. I'm not sure. Maybe Runa's Hurricane would have been better. It would have dealt a lot more damage, but the sustainability I would have lost from the Bloodthirster. By the way, guys, make sure you give the video a like if you're enjoying it. I'm so, like, besides the video quality, I'm sorry if I seem a little bit more... or a little bit less energetic, because I'm a little bit sad right now because of my PC. But everything is gonna be okay, you know, don't worry. But yeah, I still wanted to make a video. I actually woke up early today. Yesterday I didn't make the video. Like, I had enough time yesterday, but I was so upset that I was like, I don't want to put you guys through this and make the video. So I didn't make the video yesterday. I was gonna skip today, basically. But then I woke up early and I feel pretty good now. This should be an easy kill. There's no way Olaf can kill me. I mean, I should even win this. Like, I'm not afraid. Yeah. Oh, why did it not focus the Lulu? The auto-aim is a little bit cracked in this champion sometimes. That should be a kill. I'm not afraid. Like, okay, you know what? Bloodthirster is better. Yeah. Bloodthirster was actually definitely the right choice. Like, I'm healing a lot from it in these fights. I would definitely say Bloodthirster was the right choice to make this game. The laptop is making so much noise. It's hilarious. Oh, man. Oh. It's actually crazy. Like, the laptop is just struggling for its life right now. Guys are desperately trying to get a shutdown, but of course we're not allowing her to get one. I have my ultimate again. They're not gonna kill me, so like I'm just walking straight into them. Oh, that's a sleep. There we go. Should be easy. Should be easy. There's no... Yeah, it should be easy. Slowing them as well. Nice! Oh, I utilized the wall right there to get that additional slow from the second ability. Right now, it should basically be a win. As long as I don't make a mistake, like I should win. That's the thing with Zeri. In the late game, if you're ahead like this, it should be a win as long as you don't make a mistake. It's like Vayne, right? Not as powerful as Vayne, but like if you're ahead as a Vayne with an enchanter, it's basically game over, you know what I mean? But Zeri is similar, but not as. You know, I have to be honest with you guys. That's a catch. There we go. You see? Again, I should be fine. Like, I'm just gonna heal up from the Bloodthirster. I'm stacking up my lethal tempo as well. And when you fully stack your lethal tempo, you're like a machine gun. It's crazy how much damage you do. And this poor Olaf cannot do anything. Unstoppable. Are we gonna hear the legendary today as well? Hopefully we will. I can get the Lord Dominic's Guard. Massive power spike. Yeah, I'm just backporting like a giga chat in their base. You know you're doing well in the game when you're backporting in the enemy's base. You know what I mean? Oh, my team is actually kind of overextending right now. That doesn't look too good. Oh yeah, that doesn't look good actually. 3 of them died. Damn. Oh, they think they're safe. They think they're safe. They think they're safe. Why did they think they were safe? Can someone tell me why they thought they were safe, guys? Why did they just think that they were safe? Does he think he's safe as well? Does he really think he's safe? Do you think you're safe, Akali? Does anyone else think they're safe? Perhaps the Lulu? Do you think you're safe? Let's see, I'm curious. I'm just taking the turret. Lulu? Oh, Lulu thinks she's safe as well. Oh, Lulu thinks she's safe. Okay. No, she's not safe. No one is safe anymore. It's game over. The game is over. The game is over. Look at this. Look at this damage. She thinks she can kill me. Oh my god. Unofficial pentakill as well. Just ending the game myself. Like, I'm ending the game all the way myself. Look. Easy. Easy. Simple. Zeri is OP. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that. Oh, I can't believe that it actually recorded the video. That's amazing. Better than 100% of Zeri players, by the way. 13 on 1. I had 19k gold. 49,000 damage. So thank you guys so much for watching. The camera is up there. The laptop is here, but I'm looking at the screen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye. I actually have to click it now though.